Today, we're going big. Because there's very little in the world as impressive as enormous sea creatures breaching the surface. This episode is about whales. Not only will we show you some incredible footage, we'll also look into why these animals feel the need to jump so extravagantly out of the water. Believe me, there are a lot of theories. You're about to enjoy some of the biggest animals on Earth. This is Deep Blue Discovery. Coming up on this episode, the once-in-a-lifetime drone footage of a baby whale taking its first breaths. First though, humpback whales sometimes surface to feed. This amazing pattern was captured off the Shetland Islands. It shows a group fishing method known as bubble net feeding. This technique isn't natural to humpbacks, it's passed on generation to generation, and not every pod knows how to do it. Bubble net feeding involves the whole pod producing bubbles and circling a school of fish, corralling them into a small space. They communicate very carefully to achieve this. When the fish are successfully trapped, one of the whales will issue a feeding call, at which point the whales swim upwards simultaneously for a feast. On the surface, it might look something like this. This one was filmed off California. You can see just how many fish the humpback manages to get into its mouth in one go. It's called lunge feeding. That means charging towards a school of fish and engulfing as many as possible in one huge mouthful. When I say huge mouthful, I really mean it.
He's coming up right here, dude.
Check out this breach in Alaska's Knudsen Cove Marina, and you'll see what I mean. Whales can pop up pretty much anywhere. If there's food below, you could find yourself right next to a pod of humpbacks, like this guy. This happened off Kjerkavøy, Norway. It must have been an awesome experience for kayaker Morten Bjorkman. Whales are very social creatures and will often approach tourist boats. This grey whale may well be asking for food, but it also appears to want to be touched. It's as if it enjoys being petted. Who knows what the truth is, but a large number of whale species do seem more than happy to interact with humans, and they'll poke their heads out of the water to make contact. Here's another example of a friendly whale, this one off California. The filmer of this footage suggested these humpback whales were playing. That may well be the case, but it could be something else. Spy hopping is when whales lift their heads vertically out of the water. It's not known exactly why they do this, but it appears to be so they can get a good look at their surroundings. Who knows though, they may actually be playing too. As I'm sure you know, whales also need to surface to breathe. This once-in-a-lifetime footage was captured by two stunned sailors. It's an hours-old whale taking its first breaths after being helped to the surface by its mother. Whales push air, water and mucus out of their blowholes, and each species has a distinctive style of blow. This is a blue whale, the biggest of them all, nearly knocking a drone out of the sky as it fires mucus into the air. In certain parts of the world where these big creatures are common, it's important to keep an eye out for where they might surface. This guy was kiteboarding off California when a whale suddenly blocked his path. Fortunately, both whale and kiteboarder were fine. Finally, real breaching is what the whale-watching tourists want to see. Breaching is when most or all of the whale's body leaves the water, and it can be spectacular. A lot of whale species do it, but humpbacks seem to absolutely love it and breach far more often. It's actually not 100% known why these guys love leaping. The theories are as follows. It might be to communicate, attract other whales, warn off predators, or even warn off keen males. They may of course be playing. One day, we'll know for certain. Thanks for watching this breaching special of Deep Blue Discovery. We hope you found the surfacing behaviours of whales interesting. If you did, remember to like, comment and subscribe. We'll leave you with some surface level footage of whales bubble net feeding. See you next time.
Ha 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 ha!